going on, Internet? It's your hobby hound here, Wolf Wolf. Today I'm doing another retro series. This is 1990 Upper Deck Baseball. This set was the second year of Upper Deck after their premiere in 1989, which obviously produced the Ken Griffey Rookie and a lot of fanfare. So this one was one that was highly sought after as well, and that's kind of why 90 Leaf became less known and didn't get as many, get as much ordered of the product, and why it was harder to find. In comparison, I'm sure most people at the time were making sure that they were direct with Upper Deck, or at the time got as many cases as they could because they probably couldn't find them before. So it's a great looking product. Still that clean white border that Upper Deck has with the green. It's kind of been their color scheme for years. And there was also a new edition, which was the Reggie Jackson Heroes set, and then that kind of ran through the rest of the series that they did. And those, I think it was like a 15 or 20 card set of the Heroes, and then there was one like checklist or like main card that was the autograph, there were 2,500 of those produced. So odds of getting one are quite difficult, but for me, it's kind of the chase that I really want in these, and that's what I'm looking for. On top of Ben Mcdonald rookies, Juan Gonzalez, Sammy Sosa, there's a good amount of good rookies within there. So I'll open it up just like they would in a shop. But I'm going to put these in stacks over here just to make it a little easier. This is the early, foil that they had going for the longest time. And pretty easy to open up, though, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to pick from the right-hand side here. Let's get into it. So people with OCD, here, bear with me, 90 and 91, I believe, are flipped around a lot. So there's a lot of changing these back and forth. There's Pete Incaviglia, Mike Morgan, Kirk McCaskill, Storm Davis, Mike Davis, as well as Storm Davis there. There's a Pirates holo. Shout out to the Pittsburgh fans. And as if we didn't get enough Bill Schroeder's, we got two in a row. So Bill Schroeder count 2. Hopefully that doesn't continue in that way, but you just kind of never know. There's Billy Wegman and Danny Tartable, Mike Stanton, and there's the Ben Mcdonald Rookie. Now this isn't the error, this is the regular one. There was one that had the Orioles logo. Still a really nice card of a Hall of Fame pitcher. I believe he's in the Hall of Fame, right? I should know that. All right, pack number 2. Let's see if we get any duped up cards in these. I don't know if that was something they had a lot of or not. There's Larry Anderson, Jim Rice. Not liking the joke that someone just told him. Craig Lefferts. There's Jay Howell. Andy McGaffkin. And there's Tom Henke. Gary Redus. Nice Expos logo. Brett Butler. You can't flip those around. Tim Cruz. Jose Alvarez. There's Julio Franco. There's Robin Ventura. That's a good rookie as well. Bob McKiller and Rolando Rumis. So there was no duped up one in there. So maybe our count of Bill Schroeder's aren't going to be too astronomical, which I'm good with that. It's not like this is Three Brothers, right? There's some shrapnel there. I'm gonna see if I can't just flip these over to save some time. All right. So we got Mark Davis, Dennis Oil Can Boyd, Mike Pagliarulo, there's Ruben Sierra, Jeff Robinson, Hensley Mullins, I believe that's his rookie. There's Matt Noakes, Storm Davis, not followed by Mike Davis, but there's Dan Petrie, BJ Surhoff, Brian Holton, Frank Viola, and a Steve Avery rookie, as well as a Greg Vaughn. So 2 rookies in a row. And Doc Gooden, still somewhat in his prime. I don't think Greg Vaughn is ever really amounted to something, but, you know, at the time I know that he was highly sought after. I shouldn't say never amounted to anything, but he had his power for a little while, kind of like Cal Daniels. You know, short, sweet, power numbers that didn't stretch out through his career. Kind of giving away the rookies there if I put these in order, so I might not do that. Anyway, there's Todd Fulworth, Lair Anderson, Steve Wilson. There's the Hawk, Andre Dawson, Dale McCorrick. I have no idea who that is, but he was going for the Don Mattingly mustache. There's a Dale Murphy, Bobby Thigpen, Derek Lilquist, Steve Farr, good old Dan Quisenberry, Paul O'Neill, Mark Williamson. There's a Giants logo sticker, Brian Fisher, David Wells, and Don Slott. I know a lot of people won't open this because of the way the cards come out of here. There's Randy Reddy, Charlie Hayes, Steve Lyons. There's Andres Galarraga. Thinking that two bats are better than one. Melito Perez, Randy Kramer, Mike Hickey, Kevin McReynolds, Damaso Garcia, Jose Guzman. There's Bo Jackson. Got his hat going off his head because he's tearing up the outfield. Kirby Puckett. And there's the rookie checklist, which is card number 1, I believe, in this set. Yeah. Kevin Elster. And the sticker was the Reds. So Eric Yielding, Gus Polito, Pete Incaviglia, and Mike Balecki. It's Mike Witt, Walt Weiss, staring off in the distance. Keith Hernandez doing the same. Gary Templeton. There's an Angels sticker. Eric Plunk. Mike Roquefort. Avalo Esparza. Harold Reynolds. It's Mike Stanton again, and there's a Robin Ventura again. Pete O'Brien. And as you'll probably see with most of these, the cut, even though this was considered your high-end product, the cut on them was not the best. One of the errors that's in this series is the upper deck, the back of the card, with and without the copyright. So just production issues, printing issues, chip hail. That's kind of upper decks thing. Joe Girardi, Mariano Duncan, Frank Tanana, Norm Charlton, Bob Welch. There's Greg Gagne. There's a Phillies sticker. Oh boy. Joey Cora, John Orton, Nelson Laureano, Lance Johnson, and John Franco. Is that? Oh, yes, it isn't. All right, almost done with the first stack here. There's Dave Johnson, Dave Rigetti, Vance Law, and Mike Bilecki to round out the Cubs cards there. Got Frank Tanana again, and Norm Charlton, Terry Pohl, Ozzie Guillen, some of the Astros, Terry Francona, Don Robinson, and Craig Biggio. Also, Eric King is in that stack. Jeff Perrett, Oral Hershiser, and Doc Gooden again. These things kind of disintegrate when you open them. I guess that's good and bad. You don't have to like hurt your fingers trying to get into them. There's Jose Lind, Scott Geraltz, whoa, Ken Oberkfell, Dave Bergman. There's Robin Yount, mid-swing. There's a checklist card. There's another Astros and a nice Cal Ripken. Looks like Bo Jackson again. Mike Boddicker. There's Bo. Chris Sabo. Rocking his glasses, I believe, right? Oh, yeah. And there's a Marquise Grissom. That's another kind of sought-after rookie. And a Kevin Batista. All right, last pack in this stack. There's Bruce Hurst, John Castillo, or Costello, Lou Whitaker. Interesting card right there. Whoever's going back into the base is just not having a good time of it. Harold Baines, Alan Trammell, Mike Witt, Jim Eisenreich, and what do you know? Matt Murillo, Jason Grimsley, and there's Eric Davis. He also likes having two bats. Gerald Clark signing some autographs for some fans. And a Dante Bichette, second year, as well as a Gary Sheffield, second year. All right, stack number 2. There's Chip Hale again, Dave Clark, Rafael Palmeiro, Craig Lefferts, Frank Tanana, Dave Anderson, Brady Anderson. There's another Oral Hershiser. It's a different one than the last one we got. And Another Angels hollow sticker. There's Don Mattingly. Barry Larkin. Frank Viola. We're getting a lot of the same ones here, so I won't repeat the names if it's not new. There's a Collector's Choice. This is before they actually had the brand Collector's Choice out. It was what they called Upper Deck, is Collector's Choice. But they decided to come out with a lower tier version of Upper Deck and call it Collector's Choice. But this is still when it was just called that, as part of their branding. It's Mike Greenwell, Dave Gallagher, Steve Olin, Tim Belcher, and Barry Bonds. He looks very serious right there. Chris Bosio. There's a Dodgers sticker hollow. Oh, these are all... I tried to make that better, but I think I made it worse. There's Mitch Williams. Javier Hernandez. Jose Canseco. And Jack McDowell. I haven't had a rookie in a while. I think that's how it goes. You get a run of rookies and then a run of nothing. There's Lee Smith. Mike Marshall. Jeff Reed. Our hollow sticker is the Giants. Atlee Haymaker. Is that how you say his name? There's Fred McGriff just chilling. There we go, Bob Hamlin. So at the time of him being a rookie, if I remember correctly, they compared him to be, you know, like the next Babe Ruth. So his cards were highly sought after. There's Kevin Ritz, rookie. I'll have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said, if I remember correctly. It was Babe Ruth. And it was nothing to do with him being a pitcher converted to hitting. There's a Brian DeVos, or I don't know if it's French, however you say his name. Eric King, Ryan Downey. There's the straw man, Darryl Strawberry. Padres hologram sticker. Alex Trevino, Chuck Carey, Jack Clark, Jody Reed, Pat Sheridan, and Dave Clark. Ooh. Knocking things around there. All right. Rich Gedman. There's Jay Bell. Making a play there. There's the Twins hollow. Hojo. Mike Harkey. Which I believe that's the second year. Yeah, I think so. Or he was in the update series or something like that. There's Eric King. And Jose Offerman, rookie. Eric Davis, Collector's Choice. And a Mackie Sasser. There's Greg Jeffries. More of those Collector's Choice. I guess that's kind of how they did it with the team checklist. There's a Griffey second year. Cool card. Rance Mullenix. Interesting name. There's a Cubs. Hologram logo. Lonnie Smith. Darnell Coles. Juan Augusto, and Dickie Thon. almost at the halfway point here of the box. Had these all been collated correctly and in the same order, I'm betting that it would be pretty quick to go through them. There's Bo Jackson. Bob Stanley. Oh, there's Bill Schroeder again. So we've got 3 so far. Mackey Sasser. There's a Phillies hollow. Got Kirby Puckett. Tony Castillo. Geronimo Baroa. There's Jerome Walton. Ryan Sandberg. This is a great shot. Defying Gravity. Terry Francona. There's a Dean Palmer rookie. He was another person who had a power streak. There's Sandy Alomar Jr. Oh, there's another person from the Cubs defying gravity. That's pretty interesting that they used close to the same shot. Pirates. You got Franklin Stubbs, Eric Hansen, Edgar Martinez. There's Roberto Alomar. Another nice action shot. Nito Santiago. Looks like Darren Hatcher's running in on the plate. Mariano Duncan. Doyle Alexander. There's Andres again with his 2 bats. Tony Castillo. There's Ozzy. He's the king of defying gravity. Padres logo. Well, that didn't matter, did it? There's a Ken Griffey, collector's choice. All right, we're now into the new stack here. A lot of the same players we're hitting throughout. There's Eckersley. Another Angels. Joey Cora. Tommy Gregg. And the rookie in here is Jose Offerman. I think at the time, this was considered a loaded rookie set. I mean, I guess most of the time, all people are still prospects. They're considered loaded. But I do remember having a lot of those cards in top loads. There's Andy Van Slyke. Expos. Checklist. And this is a uncorrected error. It's supposed to be ODDIBE. But again, this is another one of those ones where with and without the copyright, I think, man, I wouldn't even be able to see that. And then there's Steve Avery rookie. I believe that's where the copyright is. Well, it does say no copyright on front and back. So it might just be on the Upper Deck logo itself. Interesting. Kevin Tapani, rookie. Another Sheffield second year, and this is a Orioles. There's Randy Johnson, second year. At least all the cards will be in order after this, right? I'm just going to flip through them now and just try to do my best. All right, so we've got a Brewers logo. Scott Bankhead. There's Terry Steinbeck. Andres Thomas. Jim Corsi. Rafael Palmeiro. Charlie Huff. Charlie Huff is like, this is exactly what he looked like when he was a rookie, right? He looked like he was in his 60s when he was in his 20s, I'm sure. There's Eric Young. The Giants logo. Paula. Jack Dougherty. All right, almost done with this stack, and I will have one more to go. Let's see. Rob Ritchie, rookie, and an Eric Anthony rookie. Billy Ripken or Bill Ripken. Tony Gwynn. Looks like he's about ready to dance or something. Do a little Cotton Eye Joe. There's Gene Larkin, all by himself. There's a few different players in here now. I'm seeing Joe Oliver. There's Andres Thomas again, though. Mark Grace. Kevin Moss. This is another power hitter, or supposed to be power hitter, who, you know, this is kind of before their time. If anybody had too many strikeouts, the coaches, everybody, you know, kind of was against that. So if they were going for power and swinging away at everything, kind of like everybody does now, it just wasn't allowed. So I'm wondering how many players, if they were in today's era, how they wouldn't have been busts. And there is a possibility. Different state of mind. There's a Robin Yount, collector's choice. All right. This is the last one out of the third stack. And then we just have one more to go. Thank you all for sticking with me. There's a Julio Machado and another Bob Hamlin. The insanity of these cards. Yeah, I have 12 other boxes of this. I will be spreading this out for the next 2 years at least. Either that or I'll figure out a better way to do this. Oh, look at that laptop. I mean, he is rocking it. It's not even plugged in, but man, that's an early laptop. I'm sure it had, you know, batter statistics on there that the pitchers were able to get at. I'm sure that was considered state of the art then. There's another Rob Ritchie and another Jose Offerman. So Definitely duping up a lot of the same players. Although only one Ben McDonald so far, and no Sosas. Unless he was in, maybe there was a, I might be confused, and there was a Series 1 and a Series 2, and maybe that's why. Well, there's Greg Vaughn again. Jim Abbott. Pinching one off. Well, that's a crazy face. Oh, man. Rick Honeycutt. Too cool for school, man. Just, yeah. There's the two bat stance again. Just remember, kids, if you're going to get your photo taken for a card, grab an extra bat. There's Dale Murphy. All right, this looks like 7 packs to go. I'm not naming off every player, just to save a little bit of time here. And on my next ones, I think I'm going to do that for each one. Being that most everybody's seen this product. All right, 5 packs to go. So on the front here, it does have a thing that says win a, like, season tickets to I don't know if it's your favorite team or if it was just like the Mariners or something. That would have been funny. There's Nolan Ryan. I think that's our first one. David Cohn. Brady Anderson. He also had power for a short time, but I think his was more to do with roids. All right, almost finished. Got this huge shrapnel pile off to the left of the packs. There's Todd Zeal. Terry Steinbach. There's the Mariners. Hollow. A lot of these shots, I wonder, there's another Bill Schroeder, so we got our counts up 4. A lot of these shots just remind me of pictures from Marquise Grissom the previous year. Like if you look at the, however they did the shutter, the exposure, and the other shots they did, these tend to have the 89 look to them. So I wonder if they reused any of the photographs. For the veterans, that is. Obviously, they will do that for new rookies that would join the team. I'm sure a lot of companies do that to save money. They get a bunch of extra shots of somebody. Another Todd Zeal. So it's a Zeal rookie, I believe. Not that it's probably worth too much. There's Corsi, Kent Merker, another Bob Hamlin. So our count's 3 for Bob. Steve Sachs. Final 2 packs. Tim Raines. Ooh, almost dropped that. Steve Olin, there's Ellis Burks, another Rob Murphy, rocking his laptop. Impressing all the ladies in the stands, or something, I don't know. He's saying, what's your email? And at this point in the 90s, people were saying, what's an email? like Sosa. There's another logo, like those tigers. I'm flipping through them so quick. Charlie O'Brien. And there's a checklist. Last card, Todd Benzinger. So that was 1990 Upper Deck. I'm guessing because we didn't hit a single Reggie, that Series 2 must have been where they put the Reggies. I wasn't 100% of that, sure on that, but I think I actually do remember that it was on the box itself showing the Reggie Jackson, whereas these don't show that. So no matter what, still a really fun rip. End up with the Ben McDonald and a few Steve Averys and some Robin Venturas. So not a bad little opening there. All right. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.